Good morning, Libra Collective. How you guys doing today? This is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. I'm going to do a little reading for the Libra Collective. This may not resonate with everybody, so keep what sticks, what works for you, and leave what doesn't. Spirit guides, what do we have for the Libra Collective? What kind of messages do we have for the Libra Collective? Man, it started raining. I was doing all good, just hanging out outside, and I had to run back inside the house. Well, that and the lightning and the thunder and all that kind of scared me a little bit. Eh, you know how it goes. Spirit guides. Oops. Spirit guides. What do we have for the Libra Collective? Cards are a little sticky. I might put some powder on them or something. It happens. Yeah, for sure. It might be this weather. So humid. Things just sticking everywhere. Sticky, sticky. There we go. A little bit better. Alright. Spirit guides, what do we have for the Libra Collective? Get one more shuffle in. See what we got. Hope you guys are doing good this week. Alrighty. Wheel of Fortune. Moving forward. Moving away from something, maybe. Not sure. Let's find out what we're moving forward from, or what direction we're going in. That wasn't a good start. Either you're leaving. Hopefully you're leaving this behind. Jeez. Yeah. Libra. Okay, Libra. So like I said, this may not resonate with everybody. So what we got here? Have a sip of my coffee. Okay. So you guys are this is not for everybody. It's kind of a little specific, kind of, for certain individuals. Individual, maybe. Not sure. For a lot of you guys, you're stuck on a past person. Losing sleep over this situation. Somebody you haven't gotten over. Ex-lover. Yeah. And for a lot of you guys, like I said, if this doesn't resonate, don't. I'm not going to say you're too giving, but you're. Hmm. Cups, Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So in relationships, for some of you guys give too much. Is what I'm gathering. It's like you guys. I don't know if there's such a thing as trying too hard in a relationship. I mean, it's good to be receptive and you know to put in the work, uphold your part, your end. But what I'm gathering here is that you guys basically were like leaned on. For some of you guys, the person that you were dealing with took you for granted. Uh, you always paid for things. That's what I'm gathering here. And they would take off on you. They would use. I don't know what the deal is. You don't. Your confidence is low. You have very very low confidence. For some of you guys, I don't know what this is all about. Uh, hmm. Somebody's taking advantage. They were taking advantage of you in the past. That's what I'm gathering. And they left you like, this is where you're at. This is where you're at. And this is how you're looking at them. Your Page of Pentacles. Y'all did a lot of this, huh? A lot of fighting? Well, I can imagine. This is all you wanted. But you had to make a choice. For a lot of you guys, you made a choice. Yeah. And for a lot of you guys, you decided to walk away. Become independent. Take care of yourself. Not that you need that. I think for a lot of you guys, you were independent. This person came into your life, and because you're so giving, they took advantage of you. And it left you. Yeah. For some reason, this person, hold on. Yeah. I would like to say you left them out in the cold, but I think it's you leaving yourself out in the cold. For a lot of you guys. For some of you guys snap. You know, you're taking care of yourself. Self-love. For some of you guys, you decided to stay in this, and this is not good. And the Five of Pentacles, basically, what this is explaining is that if you look at the window right there, it shows a stained glass, like a church. You got these people outside of it in the cold. You're that person out in the cold. You're instead of going in, which is within, and this is how I read this card. The glass window, the stained window, is a church. The church, the safe place, this great place, out of the cold, is within. A lot of you guys have chose to stay out in the cold with situations like this. Going inward, this is how I read. This is going inward for me. You stayed out in the cold. You're dealing with this stuff. This is where you need to be at. Get out of the cold. Go within. That's find yourself. Love yourself. Nurture yourself. You know, stay away from this bullshit. Excuse my language. I mean, this is what you want. You're not going to get it here. This person is taking advantage of you. And you're a very giving person. In the Page of Pentacles. And, you know, you want somebody to love you and want somebody to love, you know, just... And that's not where it's at there. Yeah, you have an offer coming in, though. For a lot of you guys, you may accept it. Although I don't think a lot of you guys are ready. I think a lot of you guys need to really go within and be, you know, independent. Take care of yourself for now. Do some self-love. You know, learn to love yourself again. Nurture yourself. Put this fella right here. So you have an offer coming in. So that's what this is coming in. And now I understand this. You have a choice to make for a lot of you guys. You can either go within, you know, Nine of Pentacles, or you can go Page of Cups with the new offer. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Page of Swords. It's maybe a breath of fresh air with this card. It could be somebody a little bit younger than you, younger at heart, young-spirited, or it could mean that they're immature. And I don't mean, I mean like immature, like there's a lot of people that are immature with their emotions. You know what I mean? They don't know how to handle themselves. They're immature. And I think that's what happened over here with this person. They got so used to you taking care of them. Excuse me. They got so used to you taking care of them and doing whatever they wanted you to do, and they were just shitting on you, basically. And that's not cool. That's not cool with Temperance. So if you do decide to go with this new offer, you need to be very mindful of that situation. If you decide to skip the healing process, which I don't suggest, excuse me, I tell anybody, I do a lot of readings, and people ask me the same question, and it's always the same answer, and a lot of people don't like it. If you're in a relationship, if you're the one that's supporting financial, and you move, y'all separate and move on. Okay, fine. Go within, self nurture and all that stuff. The person that left, or if you leave somebody and you're the person who was depending on the other person for income, that means that you need to um, build yourself up. You need to raise your vibration. That means getting a job, getting your own place, getting your own car, going to your Nine of Pentacles, basically, right? And a lot of people don't want to hear that. What? I have to get a job? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's if the person that you left or left you loves you, they'll let you go through these things. You should raise your vibration. You should go in there and level up, basically, level up. If you get somebody that's not on your vibration level, it's gonna be a mess. It's end up being a karmic. And there's nothing wrong with karmics. That's just the way of the universe puts karmics in your life, in your path, for you to learn from them, learn from these lessons, and grow and move forward, right? So the cycle ends. And this deal right here, the cycle ended. You're supposed to, whatever happened to you in that relationship, good, bad, whatever, these were all lessons. You what you take from that, what you learned, is what you keep that knowledge, and you use that in the future. If you try to go back to this closed cycle, what's going to end up happening is basically you're just going to keep looping. And a lot of times people will do that out of lust. Maybe this person's good and bad or whatever. You know what I mean? They're big this, big that, or gorgeous or handsome, whatever. Lust type thing. A lot of people do that, and so this person does communicate with you later. Start with text, something like that. Maybe email them or something. Try to stay away from. If you know that you're weak, and I hate to say it this way, but weak, if this person physically attracts, you're attracted to their body or the way they look, you're aroused by them, the lust. You may want to stick to text or even calls. Maybe their voice will turn you on. I don't know what the dynamic is for a lot of you guys. Yeah. A lot of you guys are going to stay here on the whole situation. That's where this is all coming in at. Yeah. It doesn't have to be like that. With the Nine of Pentacles, self-love. With the Temperance card, nothing's easy, man. But look here, strength. You got a lot of majors out here, and the strength card's a good one. Libra, you're strong enough to make it through this. You're strong enough to love yourself, to get away from this type of shit. New offers coming in, great. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody, texting, or even having a little brunch or light breakfast, whatever. Just be mindful. Look for the flags. Ask questions. You know what I mean? Find out who you're dealing with. Don't just, oh man, they're gorgeous or he's handsome. Hop in. No, don't do that. I mean, you can, but man, I'll guarantee you it's not going to be a good thing. Yeah, you need to focus. Be mindful on things. That's a lot of people get excited, right? They meet this person, they hop in real quick. Just back it up, dial it back, slow it down. Don't rush. The universe puts somebody in your path and like, oh, all right, and you hop in. No, back it up, dial it back, slow it down. It's okay. Just take it easy. Ask questions, get to know the person. I think a lot of this, what happened in your past, is because a lot of you guys, not all of you, like I said, if it doesn't resonate, don't, just leave it. A lot of you guys just hopped in, like dove in head first. Wasn't even thinking about what the hell was the bottom, or how deep it was. You just jumped right into the damn pool, shallow pool. And yeah, didn't pan out, did it? So, and some of you guys are going to take a leap of faith. Fool card. Like I said, just be aware, be mindful, be careful. Look for them red flags. Uh, Going in a different direction doesn't necessarily mean you're going to hop in with somebody else. Going in a different direction could be going in the direction of self love, uh, just focusing on you, your career, your projects, whatever you have going. That could be that too. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to hop right into love. So the Fool card it's a good card. That's another major. Um, that's a good thing. Because if you go hopping into something else real fast and you ain't healed from this, yeah, you don't want that. It's a rebirth of all this. Going in a new direction, into that tower moment and the beginning of something new. Leap of faith, going in a different direction. That's fine. Dang it, got my card. That brings us back to the bottom of the deck. This is overall energy. This is when I looked at it and I said, okay, we're moving forward. You're on top, up here on the bottom. You see how it's kind of running over that little devil? Yeah, that's moving forward. That's running over all this BS from your past and moving forward with the Fool card, Tower card. End of this cycle, beginning of a new one. You going in a new direction. Nine of Pentacles for some of you guys. You're going to focus on you, your money, take care of business. Unfortunately, for some of you guys, you're going to stay in this position. And you know who you are. I still love him. 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 Every night. How much do you love him? Is that what you want? Do you like being like this? I don't think so. Do you like staying out in the cold? Are you ready to go within? Heal. Love yourself. So, I think the universe is pretty much, it's pretty plain as day here with what they're saying. What the universe is saying, your spirit guides are telling you, you need to step away from this, go within, definitely go in a different direction. You definitely don't want any more of this stuff. I mean, with the Lover's card, I'm sorry, the Lover's card. With the Page of Cups, there's an offer coming in. It could be your ex. It could be somebody new. I'm pretty sure it's your ex. I'm thinking it's your ex, but I don't think you're gonna. I think you're gonna probably leave them in this position and move on, which is really, from what I'm reading here, because you guys are so nice. Okay, so you need to recenter. Go in a different direction. Love yourself. Find yourself. Whoever this is for, you're already a very giving person. Got a big heart. These people here are just taking advantage of you. Whoever this person was or people, I don't know. I'm not too sure. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be an air sign, Aquarius. Could be, it could be any sign. you got them all out here. Leaning heavy towards a water sign though. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for some of you guys. Not sure on that deal. Here. So, so just know that the universe will put these people, these karmics, in your path for you to learn. Teach you lessons. You take these lessons, you move forward with them into your next relationship. Hopefully, not a karmic. Your divine partner, your soulmate, will be put in your path when you're ready. When the universe knows that you're ready, because they don't make a mistake. It does not make a mistake. The universe does not make a mistake. Everything is in divine timing. Know that. Your person will be put in your path when you're ready. So you will be going through some karmics. You know it's going bad. Get out of it as soon as possible. Lick your wounds. You've learned your lessons, hopefully. And you take that knowledge when you move on to the next. When you're ready, the universe will put that person, your soulmate, in your path. But don't get stuck in these cycles. When you have a karmic, you go through this cycle, and once it's over, it's over. Contract's ended. Cycle's done. Take the knowledge, take whatever you learned from it, and you move on. You keep going back for some, you know, vitamin D or taco or whatever you want to call it, just for lust, all you're going to do is continue going in that circle. So now you're spinning wheels. And as you know, we have a limited amount of time in these bodies, avatars, whatever you want to call them. Soul's infinite, no beginning, no end. However, the bodies aren't. So utilize this time that we were given to experience here in the third dimension on Earth. Don't waste it on anybody. If things ain't panning out, move around, man. Trust me. Life's too short. And that's definitely, that's definite. I'm not saying that rush anywhere. Don't rush anywhere. Live in the moment if you can. But just don't let anybody waste your time. Because your time's precious. You can't get that back, no matter how much money you have. Or who you are, or who you think you are. But with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Be mindful. Be careful. And just know that the universe is here to support you, not take you down. You guys have a blessed day. Love and light.